Hello everyone and welcome back to Satellite Rain. We just had our first successful mission. We managed to save our infiltrator and get a neat little prototype weapon. You'll notice there's a prompt up here for me to hit escape, so that's what I'm going to do. And it wants us to do research on this thing. So we could do that. What this is covering up, and we hit the research button to... Yeah. So we don't have much in the way of company funds. It's probably best to pause this research for now and resume it once we've knocked over the bank or installed some ATM siphons around the city. For rolling in money later, we could always research multiple projects at once or put some extra researchers on our single products. So why don't we go ahead and pause the research. I'd love to do some research, but it requires, looks like, 3 researchers. And we have currently 0 because we're not in a good place for a company right now. We could add researchers, but they're going to cost us $3 per who knows what. Time to completion 18 something. 18 hours or 18 minutes? That's hard to tell. That could go either way, really. And the total cost is going to be 9,000. So there's no way we're going to do this right now. Because we don't even have 9,000. We barely have 1,500. So let's go to mission control. Okay, so find a researcher. That's a good mission right there. So we're going to need some researchers of our own. Let's clear all the pings right now. It's because we've already done that mission. So we get a great start on our own little tech division, except that the chief I've got in mind works for another corp. Good news is we know he's unhappy there, and any decent bribe will get him out. Looks like everyone needs to eat. We reported sightings of curious grabbing something to eat down at the Golden Mile. Once there, use supports Agent's World Scan ability, and after identifying, pay him, and we'll automatically get him started on any active projects we have running. So he's way the hell over here. Okay. That's good to know. He's near the Wyvern Incorporated thing. Okay, there's the data terminal we hacked earlier. Alright. Good to know it keeps those things on the map. Let's actually remove that ping. I don't know about doing that right now. So checkpoint credentials for Grid District. And we can do a favor for Mr. Smith over here. Okay, so basically that would get us past this yellow bordered area. But we don't want to do that yet, do we? I think for right now we're fine with where we are, so we can remove that ping too. And we find fresh clones. That actually sounds like a good idea. Our new researcher friend says the cloning bays are back online. I think that actually skipped ahead because we don't actually have a researcher friend yet, do we? Okay, clones allow replacement bodies for our agents, a somewhat brutal but necessary act if we are to succeed. Once you've scanned a civilian, you can select them and divert a small amount of resources to obtain a deeper scan, giving you info on their DNA traits. Once you have a target, use your hacker to hijack them and send them back for cloning. Okay, so the hacker acts as our Persuadatron, so we always have a Persuadatron. That's awesome. That's usually what I put in a agent's loadout anyway, so might as well just make it one of the agents. Okay, good. Clones will degrade after each cloning procedure, so you need to acquire fresh resources to keep your agents at their peak, or just keep your agents alive. Markets are full of potential targets. Yeah, that's the word we'll use, targets. So use your hacker to hijack them and send them back. Send them where? I'm guessing you'd send them to a relay beacon. So let's actually go ahead and do that. That seems like a nice, easy mission. We probably don't actually get any rewards for it, but let's try it. See what happens. So here we all are. Yeah, new messages on prototypes and all that wonderful stuff and research, which we mostly got briefed on. So now that we've actually done a mission, does that mean that we're going to be spotted? Oh, hold on. Okay, don't have your weapons out. Okay, we're good. Just checking. Probably should have done that inside the area, but we're totally fine. Nobody's focusing on us, so I think we're okay. Oh, we want to go up here, though. Up here. Would have been better if we went up the sidewalk, but that's alright. The car will slow down for us and try not to hit us. That's good. Alright, so where's this ping at? It's near the beacon. There's Yog-Sothoth Technologies. There's an arrow on the screen, actually, now that I see it. It now disappeared. Now it's there, now it's gone. So it must mean We're near it. I just don't know where. Probably... Yeah, there we go. Let's search the area for a nice civ to clone. Okay. Turn on your world scan ability, will you? So what do we got? We got a bunch of clones here. Okay, we select this guy. He looks ideal, sure. So this is Miss Julianne Shearer. Hijack costs 16% of beat energy regen, so purchase extra info for 20 bucks. We have the money, we can use it. Okay. So, oh, they all have different attributes. So increases health regeneration by 0.15 a second, speed by 2%, health by 10. Alright, so we can come over here. Come over here, though. So where's our hacker? Our hacker is 3, right? So, oh, there's also this person right here. Oh, you can bribe this person. I see. Okay. So let's send the hacker down, and you three, why don't you come down here as backup? Where's our beacon's over here, right? So, I think, I don't even know if we need to be in proximity, but we'll just say yes. It's okay. That's the person we want to hijack. So how do we do that? Oh, you can do it with a V. So V, and then target you. Yeah, you totally need to be nearby. Oh, hell. And they saw us. They totally saw us. I didn't even realize that was going to be an illegal act. They're probably going to fine us, I bet. Yeah, they totally took some money from us. Okay, so that's something we need to walk out for, is that hijacking is an illegal act, and you don't want to get caught doing it. So that's good to know. Let's go ahead and scan for another good civilian. Alright, so there's somebody there. We can totally hack. Purchase the extra info. And then number 3, if you can go ahead and follow this guy. So keep away from the red. Red are the soldiers. We just don't want to hack while they're visible, I guess. Or while we're not in a decent spot. If we can do this in a kind of quiet, out-of-the-way place, I don't know where that would be exactly. But somewhere where we don't want to be spotted. Not actually sure. Okay, there's a bunch of red guys. All are gone now, I guess. Oh, but there is a camera up there. Oh, okay. We don't want to do it in the middle of a camera, because that guy will get spotted for sure. So 3, why don't you come over here? And I think she's about to go up this way. So that's a nice, out of the way, you know, dark alley. Totally reasonable to hijack. Hijack, I said. Okay, I don't think anyone's going to spot you here, so I think we're okay. Yep, completed. Okay, so we've got ourselves a new hijack candidate. So we've got him. So return for cloning. Okay, so then they just say, alright, yes, master, and runs away. Okay. That's good to know. So we could probably do that like periodically. Anytime we get someone in a dark alley, we can totally do that. Alright, so let's see if that... So there's loadout, clone, select a clone, Claire 49F. And source stats are immediately degraded once applied, so we can... Okay, this screen lets you change each agent's clone and customize their appearance. Each time you clone someone, their bonuses will degrade. Okay, so we have some bonuses here because this is a fresh clone. But we really want to, like, stock up. Okay. So this is assigned to the hacker, so next time the hacker dies, she gets assigned Claire's body and basically wipes her mind. That's very scary, actually. Okay, we have another clone here who I don't even remember picking up, but that must be like somebody we just assigned to. That's hilarious. Tony Stark assigned to soldier. That's pretty good. So underneath that mask, in case you were wondering, that's Tony Stark. That's pretty good. Alright, so we should probably assign this to somebody, right? Oh, I see. That just gets assigned to the hacker because we have the hacker selected. I see. So we select like the support and we say, okay, you're now assigned to support. Okay, so we do have, so we at least have a couple of clones in stock, and now this just gives us one extra. So we should definitely try to pick up more civilians and basically take them off the street. But that means that the guys that are just laying around, we can totally just pick them up and tell them, you know what, you have a purpose now. You kind of sort of have a job. Kind of sort of. And by job, I mean you'll probably die horribly. Okay, so but that's good to know. That means we could pretty much take anybody off the street, and maybe they don't have the best survivability or bonuses or whatever, but okay, where am I going? I don't have a goal. Okay, let's get ourselves a goal. How about that? Okay, but that's good to know. That's good to know. So, yeah, we could find the researcher. I don't really think we really have anything to pay him with, though. So what I want to do, I mean, I kind of want to hit the bank, but one thing I noticed is that the bank talks about these ATMs, so where are the ATMs at? So maybe what we need to do is hit a couple more of these relay beacons, and that'll reveal where these ATMs are. So let's go ahead and go wherever the hell this is. I'm guessing this way. And yeah, keep following the arrow. Keep following. Okay, it's way over there. How do we get there? Come over here. We can go up these stairs. And what is that? Oh, that's an ATM. Okay. What I would love to do, though, is disable that camera, though I don't think we need to, actually. That camera, there's no way that camera can hit that ATM, I don't think. So that's a nice, easy way to get some money, I think. So let's grab you and give it to you guys over here. And if you go on, like, the far side... Yeah, I mean, the camera's a little bit on the edge there, but I don't think it would focus on anything. So you guys sneak over here. And then actually go a little bit further. That makes me feel a little safer. And I don't see anybody in red. Let's just make sure. Yeah, no red guys. There is a civilian here. So let them walk away, and then as soon as that's done, as soon as you walk away, oh, there's going to be lots of people. Well, theoretically, random civilian won't necessarily call the police, right? I mean, bystander effect, right? Well, bystander effect really only works when there's more than one person. And maybe it'll just look to them like I'm trying to get something from the ATM, which is technically true. Yeah, because there's going to be people walking back and forth all the time. So why don't you go ahead and get some cash. 0.19 per second. Okay, that's not a whole lot, but number 3, go ahead and do it. Go, see, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. There we go. And see if you can do this without the camera catching you. I think that worked. Yeah, ATM siphon program installed, so that'll give us a little bit of cash, which is good. So I guess let's try going to the bank. Let's try the bank job. We're not actually going to take the huge amount. What we're going to do is we're going to send the hacker in to increase the ATM siphons. Yeah, we could send the soldier in to blast money and get a huge chunk of change, but I think playing the long game is going to do better for us. So we've put oh, that's right, we put the beacon on the... Set the ping on the beacon. That's not what we want to do. We want to put the ping... So clear all the pings. We want to put the ping on the bank. Here's the bank. You do the mission info and then activate ping. Okay. Okay. So now we just go over there. I probably could have just headed to the top left and just be done with it, but I didn't want to accidentally go into the next section. Chances are, though, it being all red means that they wouldn't just let me walk in. You apparently need some kind of clearance to go into the next district. So we'll just do this nice and easy. There's a camera there and some kind of security system. Oh, this is the Dracogenics facility. We don't want to do that yet. Did I take it over a long turn? Oh, I see. It's... okay. It's further north. Which, strangely to us, is to the right. Don't totally understand that, but I think as long as we walk by and don't stop, they won't care about us. And that's good to know, actually. There's some serious security there. We're going to need some money to get past that, for sure. Some kind of augments, too. Possibly we can use that with the droid shop. So keep heading towards this arrow. What is this billboard trying to sell? I mean, I realize it's on the Dracogenics building, but is this like the Dracogenics billboard? Because it hasn't said the name once. So how is that, like, worth the expense of the billboard? Doesn't make any damn sense. Custom Cybernetics. Twitchies Custom Cybernetics. I don't know, man. I don't think I'd buy from a place called Twitchies. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I suppose I could try to hijack one of these people, but I don't know. Okay, that's some weird photoluminescent stuff there. So where does this door go? Oh, the door goes into the... yeah, that goes straight into the Diogenics facility. You have to use the zip line to get in, but I could totally see the benefit of that. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, keep going, guys. We're almost at the bank, I think. Yeah, keep going this way. It's alright, the cars will stop for us. I like the holographic tree. That's hilarious. This is what a tree looks like. You wouldn't know it because there's not a single one in our city. That's also probably like... I don't know, man. This might just be a park. Yeah, might just be a park. But it's so dystopian, they don't even have trees. That's how you know you're in a dystopia. Let's see. How do we get up to this bank? We're still a hell of a lot... oh, no, there we go. H&H Bank. So... let's get a little closer. So apparently you can drive right into H&H. Let's park our guys right here and see what we can find. So is that red and something to worry about? No, that might just be flavor. Okay. So here we are at the bank. Apparently we're going to need to get in somehow. So there's a camera. Let's see what the scope of this camera is. That goes pretty far. But the only way to disable the camera is over here, which is past the camera. Well, okay, you gotta give the security guys props. Whoa, that's a gun. Okay, don't go anywhere near there. Gotta give the security guys props. The only way to get past the camera is to go past the camera. So what does this require? Hacker level 1. Okay. I think we have hacker level 2, so we should be totally fine. Yeah, the hacker's only one that can get 100%, which makes sense. There's another ATM over here, like right next to the camera. That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. That's probably the front door. I mean, we probably don't want to walk through the front door, but hacker level required 3. Really? And hacker level required 5. Wow. You guys are serious about the ATMs like right in your front door, aren't you? So we could probably go through the front door, but come on, let's be serious. Oh, but there's another way in. If we go in through this side... yeah, this is why it's always important to case the joint, right? Okay, so, you guys. We're not going to go in through that door, because that's crazy. We're going to go right through here. As soon as you guys come on over. And we could go this way, but I'm not actually sure. I mean, that leads us all the way up. And that's the bank, that's the vault we want to get into. So that's the way in, for sure. There are quite a lot of cameras. But there's also a camera disabling center, like right here. And I don't know which cameras that disables. Hopefully all of them. That'd be pretty hilarious. We could also, like, hotwire something, but we'll see. So, okay, there's a lot of guys around here, but I think... yeah, none of them are guards. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and head on over this way. I'm sure it's totally safe and not at all a trap. Camera kind of spotted us going that way, but a lot of people are going up this way for no apparent reason. And maybe what we do is we hijack a person or two. Okay, that requires hardwire level 2. How about this? Soldier 100%, so manual override automated functions. Okay, so yeah, you could totally do that. Or you just... oh, well, it's a good thing we upgraded the hacker level. Speaking of hacker level, why don't you go ahead and hack this guy? Is that going to be too far? No, actually, it's totally fine. Totally fine, and done. Alright. Why don't you go ahead and return for cloning. See Cyberbrent. Cyberbrent! That's great. Okay, number 3, come over here. And, oh, that's on a cooldown now. It doesn't tell me how long, but it's actually not that long. As I'm talking to you, it's already 3/4 full. Okay, so we could probably just hack this door. I don't see any cameras around here. And all these guys are not security. And I believe that's just generally true. Okay, so yeah, we can go ahead and hack the door. I wonder if you can hack guards. You can probably hijack the guards. But the trick is going to be... no, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Who are you? You're just some random guy who's just hanging around. Okay. You looked there for a minute like a guard. I should probably just start hijacking random people here. Go ahead and hijack her too. People just walk away, but I guess it's that kind of city. Yeah, there is an alert level. Okay, there we go. And go ahead and report for cloning. Diridae Snodgrass. That's some great names. Okay, so number 3, go ahead and hack this door, please. And then we'll go ahead and get in here as soon as we can. And maybe what you want to do is come out here and hack these cameras for me. So I have no idea which cameras they are, but I'm going to assume a lot of them. And hack the door again because you need to be able to get in. Fortunately, the hacking is faster than it ticks down. So I don't know which cameras those actually were. Oh, there was these cameras. Okay, okay, I got you. That's good to know. It wasn't any of these cameras, unfortunately, but... oh, and that camera's barely moving at all. Okay, guys, hang up over here. I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, there's a guard bot there that likes going in and out of doors. Where's that door go? That door goes up there to another camera. But if we can edge our way along the wall, we can totally make that work. The trouble is the patrol. Well, the patrol's currently going down, so that might be okay. But the problem is also this camera. We could shoot out the camera, but that'll make it so that the guards will really be aware of our presence. We could probably run, like, over here. Maybe? Possibly? Go. Oh, you ran in the wrong direction. We're gonna see number 2. You totally saw number 2 as well. Okay, that was a bad move. Just obey their instructions, guys. Don't do anything. Am I really gonna get caught on every single mission here? It's been 2 for 2 so far. Okay, I'm not even moving, man. Not even moving. You're probably gonna take a bribe or kick me or something, right? Okay, so yeah, trespassing, no kidding. Oh, you're bringing in a lot of guards here. You know what? This would be a totally good idea for a distraction, though. Because they're bringing in a lot of guards. If I hijack somebody and then send them in here to get caught, they're looking around for other people. That's actually really smart. I was not expecting being that smart. Okay. So yeah, he's looking around. Okay, he doesn't see anybody else. And yeah, they've got us apprehended. That's all they care about. So now that they've got us apprehended, are they gonna escort us out? My guess would be yes. The red circle's still there, though. They clearly want us to stay there for now. Alright. So you don't think that we have any co-conspirators, which you're right. We don't yet. But we could probably, like, hide someone, like, around here or something. Make it so that... Yeah. Well, the trouble is hiding all four and sending out someone as a distraction. The idea here, I think, would be to send a distraction, like, in this area, and then instead come out over here. Oh, they're doing a total sweep, though, aren't they? They're totally doing a complete sweep of the area first to make sure we don't have any co-conspirators. Okay, well, that's definitely more thorough than I expected them to be. I mean, it makes sense. So what I think we need to do is send like a hijacked person in here through this door, and then come back through here, leave the hijacked person there, and come back here, go through this door, disable these cameras by this camera system, and then we should be able to just waltz right in, assuming we let the hijack guy get caught. Yeah, and we're not going to be able to see any of the guards if they're outside our field of view, which makes total sense. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Eventually they are going to let us go, right? Eventually. You actually going to let us go? We'd like to go now, please. Oh, and that's a security door, too. That's good to know, though. So that's not going to be an easy waltz. That's fine, though. We don't want to go that way. What we want to do is go this way, probably. So this security door, if that's even a security door, and then go through there. And yeah, so we'll probably just send in the hacker by himself, because he'll have a better chance by himself, and then he'll disable the camera system, and then the others can follow. Okay, you gonna let me go now? Seriously? This is what you're gonna do to me? I mean, we could brandish our weapons and go for it, but I think that's gonna be really, really bad for us, so we're not gonna do that yet. I mean, I realize the bank needs high security, but come on. Escort me out already. That just came up. I didn't do anything. That was weird. I swear, I didn't press a button. I've been waiting this whole time. That was really weird. It's possible it thought that I had walked away, but I haven't, really. I'm just waiting for you guys to let me go so I can try again. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call it. Let's go ahead and load the autosave. Yeah, let's load the autosave. And I have no idea where that's going to take us. That'll probably take us back to where we sent off one of the clones, assuming he doesn't crash the game. I really hope it doesn't do that. Okay, there we go. There should be no reason why loading a save would crash the game. All the way back here. Okay, so it's when we sent off the first clone? Maybe? I actually don't know. Okay, so yeah, when we sent off the first clone. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, we still have to make it all the way back to the bank. And does that mean we haven't actually hijacked any ATMs yet? Not that I remember where the ATM was. Where was the ATM? Oh, that's right, it was over here. Okay. So I don't think I've hacked this. Yes, actually it has a check mark. Current siphon amount, 0.19 a second. Yeah, so we've already done this. Okay. So I'm confused where it left off, but I guess it just spawns us at the nearest respawn point. Okay, so let's go ahead and go all the way up, guys. Okay, so now we know not to do, but we do theoretically have a plan. And that's really what's important when you do a heist, is you need some sort of plan. You can't just go charging in willy-nilly and saying, oh look, there's an open door. No, doesn't work. Do I even have a waypoint right now? No, I do not. Okay, so up this way. Up this way though? There we go, close enough. So yeah, all the way up that way, past Dracogenics, past everything. Go ahead and run as far as you can, guys. That is not very far. I'm going to assume you guys have a lot of augments that are weighing you down, because otherwise that's just embarrassing. Right, past the pointless billboard, I remember that. Okay, well, failure is a part of playing the game, you know. Figure out what doesn't work, and then work your way around it. Right, that's the way into Dracogenics if we want it. We don't want it right now, but good to know it's there. There's the park. I remember the park. Being able to find a relay around here actually would be really useful. And in fact, there's a relay beacon right there. So why don't we do that first? Because finding a relay beacon close by would be really helpful. And it's probably like in a back alley somewhere. Yeah, there it is, up there. I see it. Eventually you guys will get there. Why is number 2 lagging way behind? Come on, Mr. Sportman. You're supposed to, you know, be as healthy or something as the rest of us. Okay. So we do this support. That'll autosave, right? So, yeah, there we go. It's okay. He's done. Okay, so for a second there, I thought that was a Pepsi logo. Thought this game's sponsored? Could be, man. Could be. Okay, so there's the bank right there. And we activated the beacon right next to it. That's handy. Why didn't I see that before? Okay, so here's the plan, what we're going to do next episode. We're going to hijack at least one of these guys. Maybe 2. Then we're going to send them through the door and let them wait. They're going to hide behind some crates or something. Then we're going to go around. We're going to go through this door. We're going to send in the infiltrator. Yes, that should be fine, because this will control this gate, but I'm pretty sure this also controls this gate. So the infiltrator can go in by himself, go around the camera, go up this, takes you to here, takes you to here, to the CCTV camera, which he then deactivates. Then he comes down and shuts this off for 12 seconds so the rest of the guys can go through. So then the camera's disabled. So then walking in front of the camera here won't work. But that's okay, because then we'll send out the hijacked people like right in the middle of the area, and that'll get everybody freaked out at first, and they'll all go running in. Now a couple of the guys will also go out and scan, but that's alright, because by that time my guys should have made it at least nearby this thing. Assuming, of course, they didn't run into any random patrols, which is always possible. Now, random patrols, we don't know where those patrols are. My guess is there's going to be some stuff around the edges, but hopefully more on the inside. We don't actually know. There's no way to tell. At least as far as I know, there's no way to tell. I guess you'd send in hijack guys and just see how far they get, and try to be as sneaky as possible. That'd be good too. With the cameras disabled, it should be slightly easier. From what I saw, there's only 4 guards, so we'll see. We'll see how that works. If not, then we'll load a save game and try it again. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Satellite Rain. I've been Peace of the Universe. You're Peace of the Universe too. And I'll see you guys next time.